watch your children perform, which is what this is all about. Can you do something for me though? Can you please make sure that your cell phones are silenced at this time if you have not checked that already? Pictures, let them fly. This is what it's about. Video, let it roll. Go live on Facebook, do whatever you need to. Do some tweeting if you need to. Get that information out there and brag about your child tonight. We also have a special guest and guests with him. Mr. Sean McClanahan, which is the high school band director, is here to have the jazz band perform and to give you some other information, because some of you out there have 8th graders who are nervously rolling to the high school next year. So we would like you to be able to get some information and to show you what options your child does have. So, Mr. McClanahan.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for having me here, and very much appreciate Mrs. Baker. It was kind of a last-minute thing for us coming, and she was very gracious and let us take a corner of the stage, and we promised to not make, or to make her life as easy as possible with this transition. So this is the Hermiston High School Jazz Band. And this is one of the groups. This is open to freshmen through seniors, and it's an audition group. We meet 0 period, which is before school starts, and we meet 4 days a week. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to encourage the 8th grade students to make the jump to the high school. There's a lot of fun and exciting things that happen at the high school as far as band goes, and as well as choir, and kind of give you a taste of what we do up at the high school in the music department. So without further ado, we're going to start our first chart. This is Tenor Madness, and this is actually going to feature 2 Armand alums, Johanna Campbell and Russell Benson. So another opportunity for incoming 8th graders at the high school is marching band. And at high school we do marching bands a little differently than at the middle schools, where at the middle schools they just do parades. In high school we take it to the next level and we do full field shows. And if you've ever seen like a football halftime show at a college game, or maybe a drum and bugle corps, that's kind of the thing that we do. It's pretty crazy. We go on and off the field in 15 minutes, and we play at halftime in a football game or at marching band competitions, because that's just what you do when you're at a football game, is you play a band show. So we have a middle school marching band camp that is open to students in grades 6 through 8. And this is an opportunity for anybody that's been in band this year to spend some time with some high schoolers and learn how to march a field show. And they get a free they get a T-shirt. It's not free, but the sign-up forms for that are actually in the offices of every building. They're part of the youth camps brochure. And Mrs. Baker also has the information on that in her link. You sign up and you pay online, and the cost is $30. And it runs from 1 o'clock to 3:30, and there's a parent performance on 3 o'clock on the Friday, and it starts June 11th, so it's the week right after school gets out, and it runs through that Friday. And last year it was a hoot. I got pied in the face at the end after a competition, but I will not be pied in the face again this year. And we will, now back to the jazz band. This next tune, we're going to slow it down a little bit. This is an old 50s tune called Angel Eyes. And we had a little bit of our own beginning band moment with this one, and actually with our last one. It's customary for the saxophone section to play other instruments besides the saxophone in jazz band. And this piece of music calls for a clarinet and a flute. And nobody in the saxophone section has ever played clarinet or the flute, believe it or not. So we had our own beginning band in junior or senior year, and it was a learning opportunity. So this is 2 months with new instruments, just briefly though, just very briefly. So that one featured Logan Miller on the alto saxophone. Newell Smith on the clarinet and Johanna Handley on the flute. Colton Katzel on the trombone. Tyler Knudsen on the trumpet. And of course, Marcy Carrera on the bass. Next, we're going to do a trumpet feature. This is called Trumpet Case Full of Blues, which just sounds like maybe a reason for some title, but this one sounds really good. This is going to feature the whole trumpet section. Logan Daniel, not Logan Miller, that one's that one. That one's Logan Daniel, they're not related. Joshua Hinckley, Tyler Knudsen, and Brandon Alvarado. We're going to do one final tune for you. This is a Count Basie chart written by Sammy Nistico called Tall Cotton. And this is going to feature Colton Katzel on the trombone, Logan Daniel on the trumpet. It's going to feature at the very end for 4 notes, Johanna Campbell, Newell Smith, just Newell Smith and Logan Miller on the flute. This one was a fun one. It also is going to feature the saxophone section. And I'd like to give a big shout out to Konrad Chernowski on the drums. You can tell by his face I really nailed his last name. Bobby Bellinger on the piano. And already mentioned, and I would like to give a big shout out to Marcy Carrera on bass. And on the guitar, Shay Borrego. So once again, thank you very much for letting us come on, and we hope you enjoyed, and we look forward to seeing you in the future. thank you very much. And at this point, I believe it's Armand's portion of the concert. Thank you very much once again to Miss Baker and Stacy Roberts for having us here. This was just a chance to get the high school students in front of the parents and the students and give you a chance to hear what we do at the high school and entice you to continue with music up at the high school level. So thank you very much once again, and have a great and fantastic evening.
Good evening. You have the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade choir in front of you. We are going to start things out with an arrangement of I Love a Rainy Night.
Up the sky, you know it makes me feel good.
The next song that they have for you tonight is called Smile.
Better than the best. I'm lucky just to linger in your life. Cooler than the flip side of my pillow. That's right. Completely unaware. Nothing can compare to where you send me. Lets me know that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay in the moments when my good times start to fade. You make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile. Even when you're gone, somehow you come along just like a flower poking through the sidewalk crack. And just like that, you steal away the rain. And just like that, you make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile. Don't know how I live without you, 'cause every time that I get around you, I see the best of me inside your eyes. You make me smile. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. You make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile. Make me smile. Oh, you make me smile. Make me smile. Oh, you make me smile.
Next song they have for you guys tonight is called I Hope You Dance.
I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You got your bills to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or die, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never clear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Women might be taking chances there weren't taken. Love it might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some foolish heart leave you bitter. When you beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit out or dance, dance. I hope you dance. I hope you time to wheel of constant motion, always rolling us along. Tell me through when to look back on your youth and wonder where those years have gone. Tell me through when to look back on your youth and wonder where years have gone. I hope you dance.
The next song that they have for you tonight is called Do I Make You Proud? And it features Cameron Boston with a solo at the beginning and Angel Ariola at the end.
I've never been the one to raise my hand. That was not me. And now that's who I am. Because of you, I am standing tall.
My heart is full of endless gratitude. You were the one to guide me through. Now I can see who and I believe it's only just beginning. This is what I dreamed about. But the only question with me now is, do I make you proud? Stronger than I've ever been now. Never been afraid of standing out. But do I make you proud? I guess I've learned the question is to grow, that you still have faith. That's all I need to know. I learned to love myself in spite of me, and I learned to walk the road that I believe. This is what I dreamed about. But the only question with me now is, do I make you proud? Stronger than I've ever been now. Never been afraid of standing out. But do I make you proud? This is what I dreamed about. But the only question with me now is, do I make you proud? Stronger than I've ever been now. Never been afraid of standing out. But do I make you proud?
This is what we dreamed about. But the only question with me now is, do I make you?
Do I make you proud?
So if you will bear with us for just a few minutes, they're not done, but they need a little bit more room than what they have. So we're going to go ahead and move the risers real quick, and we will do our last song for you. So go ahead, move forward, move risers.
Are you ready? Hey, guys, I need to move the thing forward.
Do you want me to turn this off?
Just leave it. It's bigger. Oh, jeez, that's right there. Get back in your spots. Risers are out of the way. Go. You guys ready? No. In your spots.
Okay, so the last song that they have for you is a compilation of songs clear back from Elvis to songs from today-ish, 15 years ago kind of thing. But it's called Dance Evolution, so just as the title says, they are going to dance for you as well.
Me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me with a mind to rhyme and 2 hype feet feels good. When you know you're down with a super dope homeboy from the Oaktown, and I know, as such, that this is a beat you can't touch.
Just another player in a game for 2.
before they leave the stage, need to make sure Gabby Flores gets her shout out for her rapping. And Lily, are you still here? Lily Chase on the fiddle for Cotton Eye Joe. Go ahead and bring in the 6th grade band. Go ahead and bring them in. And then choir, go ahead and go on off stage. No. Let's try that. Okay, this is the 6th grade band that you have in front of you. In just a second, I'll turn on some lights so you can actually see them. And the first song that they are going to be playing for you tonight is called G-Force 5. The next song that they have for you tonight features every section in the band, and it's called Pop Goes the Band. The next song that they have for you tonight is called Ancient Hunters. It's one of their favorite, and I know I've done this one in the past. And I see one of my former students is kind of cranky that we're playing it, and he's not. It's called Ancient Hunters. The last song that just this group has for you tonight, because you will see all of these kids again later, is called Roman Juggernaut. what you have before you is just the 8th grade band. The reason for that is the next song that is on your program is called Viva La Vida. And one of my trumpet players, the one that's trying to find her seat and waved, actually arranged this for the band to play. So she arranged it. I played it for the kids. They decided that they wanted to play just them, just the 8th graders as a class, which I was completely okay with. The 7th graders will join us in a minute. So here is Viva La Vida, arranged by Avery Saluski. Come on in, guys. 7th graders are coming in, and the first song that they're going to play for you is called 25 or 6 to 4, and I had one of my 7th graders' parents come up and tell me how excited he was that we were playing that one. So I hope we do it justice for you. 25 or 6 to 4. Scoot down. So that there's 2 chairs here. Scooting down. Their next song for you tonight is called Pirates of the Caribbean. The next song that they have for you tonight is Star Wars. And we do have a saxophone solo from Xavier Amina, who's probably the biggest Star Wars fan in the band. So it's awful fitting. So, Star Wars. The last song that just this group has for you tonight is called Thunder. I think it's one of their favorites. I know it's one of their loudest, but I think it's one of their favorites. Thunder. Go ahead and send in the sixth graders that went on the trip to the Dalles. As they're coming in, as I'm sure you probably already know, we took a trip to the Dalles back at the end of April, and we took 113 kids total, which is the most we've ever taken. That included 9 color guard members, which we're not used to having color guard in general, but especially so many. So 113 kids went. They did an amazing job. They marched the best I've ever seen them march. They played the best that I've ever heard them play. And by the way, they took first place. So if you guys would go ahead and stand, they are going to play the song that they did for the parade. It's called Seven Nation Army. We're going to go ahead and bring in the rest of the sixth graders that weren't able to make it to the trip. For the last concert of the year, I always like to combine one song, 6 through 8. It's kind of a recruiting deal. It gets the sixth graders a chance to play a little more advanced piece with older kids, and it just makes it a little bit more fun for everybody on that one. So the last song for tonight, because it's hot in here, I don't know if you could tell, is Believer. Thank you for thank you guys for your work this year. It's been amazing. And thank you for allowing me to work with your kids. I appreciate it so very much. Have a great night. Safe trip home.